Hello guys, I welcome you all to ABC Education Academy. Today we are launching a new batch for Uttarakhand lower PCS examination in English medium. Friends, as you know, Uttarakhand lower PCS examination is going to be conducted on 28th of May. So we were getting lot of queries from English medium student. Sir, when you are starting your English batches for prelims plus mains. So on the demand of students, we are launching our course for Uttarakhand lower PCS examination. So you can enroll for the course at only 2,500 rupees. Generally, we ask for this course 6,000 rupees, but we are giving heavy discount to all students who will enroll themselves within 10 days. And they will get this course at 2,500 rupees. So first of all, I will discuss the pattern of this exam and what is strategy required to crack this examination. So let's move ahead. Okay. I hope all of people who are watching me through online medium, they have already filled the form. And if they have gone through the advertisement and notification, they already know there are total vacancies that would be 113 in number, out of which 6 posts are assigned to Naib Tehsildar and there are 14 posts of Deputy Jailer, 36 posts for Supply Inspector and 6 posts are of Marketing Inspector. Labor enforcement is officer has 5 seats. For excise inspector, there are 5 seats. And for senior cane development inspector, there are 2 posts. And for the cane development inspector, there are 6 posts. And at the last, for Khansari inspector, there are 3 posts. So in totality, we have 130 posts. So which I think are good in number. You have good chances to crack this examination and we have a good number of seats available here. Let's move ahead. Now we will discuss the pattern of this examination. As you all of know, this examination is conducted in 3 phases. That is prelims, mains, and interview. Prelims exam will be objective in nature. Objective in nature. Mains examination will be subjective in nature, and you all know about interview. Let's talk about the prelims examination and what is the pattern of it. For prelims examination, you have to cover two topics. That is general studies plus reasoning and aptitude. In prelims examination, there will be 150 questions for which you will be given 2 hours, and each question will carry 1 marks. So this is all about the pattern of examination of prelims. Now we will talk about the means pattern. So I think you all are already aware of the fact that this time Uttarakhand Public Service Commission has made some changes in the exam pattern. They have introduced 2 new papers. Earlier there used to be 2 papers in mains. First one of GS and second paper was of essay plus Hindi. From this year, there will be total 4 paper in mains. First one would be of language, and that is Hindi, for which you have 2 hours to attempt that paper, and total number of question will be 6. Let me remind of this fact that this paper is mandatory even for English medium student. Means English medium student have to appear for this examination in Hindi. So this is not an optional paper. You have to appear in Hindi medium. So Hindi language. So you have to prepare that. The second paper will be of essay, which will carry 100 marks, for which you will be given 2 hours, and total number of question will be 2. Means there will be 2 essays. Now, third paper will be of general studies first, which will carry 200 marks. 3 hours will be given for the exam, and there will be total 20 questions. And same is about the fourth question paper. So total weightage given to mains is 600 marks. And for Hindi, you have to get at least 35% mandatory. Otherwise, your other copies will not get evaluated. Now we will discuss the syllabus in detail for the prelims examination. As I have already told you, total time will be given 2 hours. Maximum marks would be 150 questions. So prelims examination will be in 2 parts. You will get a question paper that would consist of 150 questions. Out of 150 questions, 50 questions will be from reasoning and aptitude, and 100 questions will be from GS part. So under GS, you have to cover general science and knowledge of computer operation. For this topic, you don't need to study this topic in very much in detail. You have to read this topic only purpose of application based question. For example, you can say you can have you can get questions related to reflection, refraction, photosynthesis, the basic topic one. Normally they will come from your 9th or 10th classes. Now we will talk about computer option. You also need to go through some basic computer operation and computer facts related to computers, even some commands that are given on computers. And for this question, for this part, generally 2 or 3 questions are asked from this area. Now we'll talk about the history of India and Indian national movement. History of India. History of India can be classified into 3 parts. That is ancient India, medieval India, and modern India. For the purpose of this examination, you have to focus on modern India part, and more particularly about Indian national movement. Now, we will talk about Indian polity and economy. From this section, basic question related to constitution, Indian polity, and Panchayati Raj and community development will be asked. Apart from this, actually I'm not comfortable in this interactive board. Let me do it. From geography and demography of India, you have to go through the basic compounds or basic understanding of geography and concepts, and question will be asked from the social economic aspects of geography of India. You also have to cover current affair related to Uttarakhand state, national events and international events, including games. And some questions related to games can be asked. And this year, as you all of you know, Uttarakhand is conducting 38 national games. So you can say it is very obvious one question would become from here, will become from here. Now we will talk about most important part of prelims examination of GS part. This is the most important part of your GS prelims. You have to cover history of Uttarakhand, culture of Uttarakhand in detail. Generally, I have found that students from English medium don't go through Uttarakhand section very seriously. They take it very lightly. That's why they are not able to crack this examination. So if you want to get a seat in Uttarakhand, this is a humble request. Please have a command over this topic, that is Uttarakhand area. That whether that is a Uttarakhand geography, Uttarakhand history, Uttarakhand polity, or Uttarakhand economy. If you will not cover these topics, it is next to impossible you will get through this exam. Now we'll talk. This is the topic of geography and demography of Uttarakhand. Salient features of Uttarakhand, rivers and stream. This is also important topic. What are the various mountains that are we found in Uttarakhand? About its climate, its forest and resources and horticulture. And same is about economic, political, administrative background of Uttarakhand. This is the whole area of Uttarakhand, which you have to read in detail. These are the economic and natural resources of Uttarakhand. You have to learn or read about the important educational institutes in Uttarakhand, forest in Uttarakhand, water resources in Uttarakhand, herbs in Uttarakhand, agriculture in Uttarakhand, animals in Uttarakhand, hydroelectricity in Uttarakhand, minerals, tourism, and etc. You also need to cover various schemes. Important. Various schemes related to eradication of poverty and unemployment. These schemes are generally asked in the paper, so you have to keep eye on these. Now we will talk about the second part of prelims examination, second topic, that is general aptitude test. This paper will carry off 50 marks and total number of questions will be 50. You have to cover these topics of general aptitude here. To simplify all these topics, I can give you some topics that you need to cover that are asked in the examination. If you will go through the previous year examination, you will get question from these topics. First, you have to cover number system. Second one is blood relation. These questions are very simple, but you have to practice them. Third would be Venn diagram. Sorry. There is a space between Venn diagram. Fourth one will be series. Question related to series. Clocks and calendar. Dice. And question related to figures. So you have to cover these topics, and there are some other topics you also need to cover that I will tell you in the classes. Now we will talk about the book list that you have to follow for examination. For polity part, refer M. Lakshmikant, selected part. For history, modern history, that is for modern, you can go through spectrum. I'm giving all the standard books here because if you will cover these book list, these will help you out in upper pieces as well, and even for the mains lower PCS means. For medieval, lucent will be suffice, more than suffice. ठीक? Third would be for ancient India, same. Now we will talk about geography. As you know, only Indian geography is part of this exam. So you can either you can go for NCRT or Mahesh Kumar Barnwal. Economy, class 12, macroeconomics, and 11th class, Indian economy. And most important, that is for Uttarakhand. Can refer Ajay Rawat. And to make your facts strong, you need to Pariksha Vani. Please go through this book. Although this book is not in English medium, but you have to go through this book. Quite useful, even for English medium. For more detail of history, you can go through the Ajay Rawat book. I think that's all. Oh, I just left. For aptitude or maths, practice can refer R.S. Agarwal. These are standard books, keep in mind. You don't need to cover them thoroughly right now because time is not that much that you can cover. You have to pick those portions of syllabus which are mentioned in the syllabus, from these standard books, and that to be in a broad way. But try to remember facts as much as possible, because in Uttarakhand, generally Public Service Commission asks questions that are factual in nature. So now let's talk about the strategy part. कैसे करें तैयारी? तैयारी नहीं करनी है. हाँ, jokes apart, for strategy, I will divide prelims exam into 100 questions that are assigned to GS and 50 questions that are assigned to maths or aptitude, reasoning or aptitude. Reasoning plus aptitude. Friends, if you want to crack this exam, prelims exam with flying colors, you have to give importance to this section, reasoning and aptitude. What I am expecting is you should score 40 to between marks between 40 to 50. In reasoning, it is very easy. If you practice it, even you can score 50 out of 50. But score between 40 to 50 would be good. For GS part, maximum question that you are going to get is Uttarakhand. 50% of paper of GS will be from Uttarakhand. So see, if you cover 50 question of reasoning, if you cover this topic thoroughly, and out of 100 question, 50 question would be from Uttarakhand, and if you cover this section good, you have done 100 question. And if you do these questions in a good manner and have command over these two topics, half, it's been 70-80% work has been already done. For the rest, 15 to 20 question will be from current affairs. Just go through the last 10 months current affair. For the exam, you can go from August to April. $50 question of Uttarakhand, 15 to 20 question from current affair, and rest of the question from GS part. So even if you don't cover GS part very thoroughly from these standard books, you can go through loose end. When I'm saying loose end, you need to have a hold over this book. That means you should have a command over book. All the facts, because this book is all about facts. So you have to remember, or you can cram these. If you do loose end, if you do reasoning, or if you do Uttarakhand, and if you do current affairs, your prelims will be going to be clear in a flying colors. So this is all about strategy for the exam. Now that's all for today. At the last, I want to say that we are giving 70% discount on the course. You can apply this coupon code, and to enroll yourself in the coaching or for our courses, you can download our app on Play Store, that is ABC Education Academy, or you can contact on this number. That's all for today. I hope you are doing well at your home and you are preparing for this examination, and best wishes from my side. And those of you who are going to take these courses of lower PCS batch, we are going to cover whole syllabus in a comprehensive manner. So that's all for today. Bye, good night, and take care.